You're on the phone with a lead who just said yes to a service call. You're getting ready to send them an email confirmation and schedule. Then you see it, the question that trips up so many home service pros before they even close a sale. The lead says, "Wait, what's the catch?" And suddenly, you don't know if this is going to be your next job or someone else's problem. That's the moment where every good marketing strategy falls apart and every careful message becomes irrelevant. The lead isn't being difficult. Skepticism is automatic when something feels off, especially in an industry where trust is hard won. You're not just losing one conversation, you're losing the entire sale unless you handle it correctly right now. Welcome to Home Services Marketing. I'm Mikey, and today we're talking about answering "what's the catch?" before they ask. This is how your pricing or service model gets shot down before you even get a chance to tell them why you're worth their time. And it happens every day, especially when you offer something unusual. The core idea is simple. If your pricing looks off to a homeowner, they'll assume there's a hidden cost, a trap, or a fine print that's going to bite them later. That's not paranoia, it's natural. But here's the part that most people miss. Skepticism doesn't wait for you to ask. It shows up in their behavior, even if they don't speak it aloud. If your service is free, or if you charge a deposit or require a contract, those things trigger suspicion unless you explain them up front. That's what this rule is about, surfacing and diffusing objections before they happen. Because every unexplained oddity in your model is a silent exit. The homeowner doesn't write an email or call support to ask why something looks weird, they just leave. And that's the real problem. What happens when someone wonders, what's the catch? What should you do about it? The answer is clear. Address your pricing oddities head on in plain language at the point where they make a decision. That's not some optional extra, it's the first step in building trust. Here's how to handle it. Step 1. Write out the most obvious skeptical question your pricing model triggers. It might be, "Why is this free?" Or "What's the deposit for?" Or "Why do I have to sign a contract?" Step 2. Answer that question in one clear paragraph, placed right near your primary call to action, not buried somewhere else, right there. So if you're offering a free service, say something like, "We offer a complimentary assessment because we want you to understand your home's needs before you commit." There are no obligations or hidden fees. You'll receive a detailed report and only pay for work you decide to proceed with. Step 3. Repeat that core reassurance at each major decision point in the flow. If there's a form or a quote request or a scheduling tool, make sure the message comes up again before they click through. Step 4. Don't make it complicated. Use plain language. Avoid jargon. Keep it short, simple, and honest. That's how you turn doubt into trust, not confusion into disinterest. Step 5. Monitor your metrics. Bounce rates on pages with unclear pricing models are often higher. Low conversions might be coming from hesitation, not lack of interest. If people aren't finishing the flow, look at where you're leaving them hanging, and don't ignore what your competitors are doing. Check how they're handling their own unusual pricing strategies. See if they answer, "What's the catch?" in their copy or landing pages. The goal is to be upfront about your model before they even get curious. The rule that matters most: answer "What's the catch?" directly and early, and do it at every decision point, because hesitation doesn't come from a single question. It's a whole series of silent exits that happen if you don't keep answering. But here's where people mess up. First, they think they can just hope the homeowner won't notice. But they will, and when they do, they'll just walk away. No complaint, no feedback, just silence. Second, they put answers in FAQs or fine print. That's not enough. You have to meet skepticism at the point where it arises, not after someone's already clicked off your site. Third, people try to explain everything with technical terms or long sentences. That just makes them feel like they're being manipulated or confused. Use plain language and keep it brief. And finally, some pros only answer once. They think that's enough. But the homeowner's doubt can resurface, especially if they're unsure about paying up front or signing a contract. So repeat the reassurance as often as needed to stay ahead of that doubt. That's not being pushy, that's being smart. So you're not just running a service business, you're building trust with homeowners one conversation at a time. The key is answering "What's the catch?" before anyone even asks it. Address oddities in your pricing or process up front, near each decision point. Use clear language, repeat your message, and track how it affects behavior. That's what wins more sales and builds stronger long-term relationships. And if you want to learn how to apply all this, including how to build a full system that catches these moments before they happen, head over to learn.mikey.ai. I'm Mikey. Go answer the question no one is asking yet.